everyone. I am going to do the top 10 manga series that I finished in 2023 for this. It's my first top 10, so I'm pretty excited. I really only finished 10 series this year because I'm reading like over 100 series right now. 2 of them are one-shots. I know that's kind of cheap for finishing a series, but hey, like it's all in its own. So I took all the series that I completed and I ranked them, and then I got out all of my volumes for them. If it's a really long series, and I did finish some long series this year, if it's a long series, then I just pulled out the first volume and the last volume, because I for some of them I don't want to pull out over 20 volumes because that's too many. So I just figured I'd pull out and show you guys what my top 10 manga are for 2023 that I finished, series that I finished. They didn't have to come out in 2023, just series I finished in 2023. So at number 10 is the series Ghostly Things. It is only 3 volumes. On my ranking, I gave this series about a 6, I think. I think the art is super cute. I love the covers, but out of all the things that I finished this year, it's just kind of okay. I enjoyed the story, but I don't know if I would go and read it again. So, it's pretty interesting. It's cool seeing all the covers all together. They look nice together, but yeah, loved the art. Not the best story that I've read, so that's my number 10. All right, on to my number 9. Number 9 is Romantic Killer. There's 4 volumes of Romantic Killer. It's all in colors, so I enjoyed this series, but when I was ranking it, I think I also overall gave it a 6.5. So it's still enjoyable. I liked reading it. It's just not the best thing that I read this year. So I liked it. I feel like I would go and watch the anime for this. It's just very cute. It's lighthearted. It's just overall appeal. This is my number 9. All right. My number 8 is Tokyo Ghoul Ray. I feel like I always call it Ri, but is it Ray? You guys please tell me. Tokyo Ghoul Ray. So I finished Tokyo Ghoul Ray all the way. It starts at volume 1 and it ends at volume 16. So I just pulled out these 2. I don't want to pull out my whole collection. I got the box set, so I do have them all. It's not that this is bad at all. I gave this a 7 on... Sorry. It's not like this is bad at all. I gave this a 7 on my ranking. It's not as good as Tokyo Ghoul. It takes a long time, the first 5 or 6 volumes, to really set up their story. So overall, it moves a lot slower at the beginning than Tokyo Ghoul. Yeah, so I would give Tokyo Ghoul Ray or Ri about a 7. Still worth it. I still very much enjoyed the story. I liked coming back to the Tokyo Ghoul world, and at the end when it finally picked up, it was really awesome. It's just, it kind of started out a bit slow, and it needed to. I get why, but this is my number 8. At number 7 is a one-shot, and it is called Goodbye Eri. I think this came out this year. This is just 1 volume. This story I think I also gave this a 7 when I was ranking it. It's really pretty good. So it's about this boy whose mom dies from a disease, a sickness, and she asks him to she gives her son a camera to record her life as she's dying, and he makes a video of it, and people make fun of him, and he meets this girl named Eri who he films her life of, and it's really good. It's by Tatsuki Fujimoto, who wrote Chainsaw Man, so honestly this is pretty good. I very much enjoyed reading this, so we're into like Tokyo Ghoul I also really liked, so we're already into stuff that I really enjoyed. All right, my number 6. Are we on number 6? Yeah, number 6 is another one-shot. It's The God's Lie by Kaori Ozaki. I love Kaori Ozaki. This is also just one, it's the whole story contained in one thing. It's about 2 sort of like homeless children who meet this boy, and he becomes part of their life and family for a little bit, and it's beautiful. Like, the art is beautiful. I love Kaori Ozaki's art. Like, it's super pretty. This is like slice of life plus like drama. She does really good like slice of life drama manga, so I really like that sort of thing, and I very much enjoyed The God's Lie. So we're at number 5, and I really debated like where I was gonna put this. It's Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer is the first series that I finished. I got the Demon Slayer box set last January, and I finished it, and it's actually where like my whole manga collecting came from. I got 1 volume of Demon Slayer last Christmas, and I have like 1,000 volumes or something close of manga now, so thanks Demon Slayer. I gave Demon Slayer, I've read a lot of manga now, and I gave Demon Slayer like a high 7. The story moves very quickly, which is good, but also like it feels really rushed towards the ending to me. I don't know why it feels rushed to me towards the ending, but Demon Slayer is a really good series. I really enjoyed finishing it, and I feel like since I know how it ends, I'm like, yeah, I'm ahead of all those anime people who like don't know how it ends. So I love Tanjiro, I love Nezuko. It's a good series. So for what I've read this year, Demon Slayer is at number 5, but in my heart it's like a number 1 because it started all of my manga collecting for this year. All right, at number 4, I believe I gave this like a 7.5, is Crazy Food Truck. Crazy Food Truck is only 3 volumes. Look at how beautiful they are. This is a crazy story. Like, it's told in completely in these 3 volumes, but it's a wild ride, but it's really good. So like each chapter is named after a certain dish that this food truck cooks, and he has a food truck in like the apocalypse, and that's like all I'll say about it, but it's really good. It's kind of like slice of life, and also kind of an adventure. Like, they do go on an adventure, and I highly recommend Crazy Food Truck if you haven't read it. Like, it's really good. I really look back at this fondly. So, all right. On to number 3. Number 3 is Tokyo Ghoul. On my ranking, I gave Tokyo Ghoul an 8. I loved Tokyo Ghoul. Sometimes the action made me get a little bit lost, but I didn't care, and I still don't care. Just him becoming a ghoul at the beginning and like how it sets up the world is so immersive and so good. I love all of the characters. This is like almost perfect. Like, I gave it an 8, but it's really like, I don't know, probably like a 9. It's my favorite like boys, like aimed at boys manga that I read this year. I loved Tokyo Ghoul. So if you haven't read Tokyo Ghoul, get those box sets, because that's like the second series that I read after Demon Slayer. I was like, I want to read another big series, and that series was Tokyo Ghoul, and I didn't get a chance to talk about it when I finished it, but yes, Tokyo Ghoul is amazing. I see what everybody says about how good it is, so it can be edgy, and I did watch the first couple episodes of the anime, and it's like not nearly as good as the manga, so I only watched like 2 or 3 episodes, but yeah, manga is a lot better, and I found out that they changed like the things that happened inside, so I was like, I'm not gonna watch that, I'm just gonna stick with the manga. It's so good. All right, Number 2, I pulled out all of them because it wasn't like a super big series, but it also wasn't huge, or it wasn't tiny. At number 2, I put Wotakoi. Wotakoi, Love is Hard for Otaku. I love this series. It's so good. As somebody who's really geeky, like, and I like video games and all the stuff that they're into, like, totally relatable as a romance story. They just like hang out and like watch stuff and play video games and like read manga, and I feel like this romance is super relatable to me, so I really loved Wotakoi. I gave this an 8. It's probably like, no, I think I gave it a 9 actually, so I love it. I just wish it would have kept going for even longer because I love all the characters so much, but it ended great, so here it is. They're all so pretty. I love them. Yeah, so Wotakoi is my number 2. Okay, my number 1. I'm so nervous. I gave this a 10. It is my favorite series that I've read this year, and really my favorite series that I've finished so far, and it is The Golden Sheep. It is also Kaori Ozaki, which I told you guys I love. It's such a good series. It's only 3 volumes. It tells a complete story. It's slice of life drama, just like her other one, but I love all of the characters. There's some serious stuff in here. The art is beautiful. I just really grew to love this series. Like, this is a 10 for me. I just love it. I highly recommend. I feel like maybe not enough people would check out this series because it's short and it's kind of like slice of life drama, which isn't like the most popular, but I really recommend The Golden Sheep. It's really good. I'm really sad that I finished it, but it is what it is. I just gotta go on and read and finish more things. So yeah, that's my top 10 series that my dog is coughing. So yeah, that's my top 10 series that I finished in 2023. In 2024, I'm looking forward to finishing a lot more series because I've started so many series now, and yeah, I'm right in the middle of a lot of them. But yeah, I'm super excited to talk about my top 10 series, and let me know what you guys read this year, the series that you finished that you really enjoyed. There's a lot of stuff I'm reading that's still ongoing, so finding those things that are finished and like there's no more volumes for, I was like, yeah, I could do a top 10 for that. So thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks, bye.